Hey guys, this is Karta. Welcome to my channel. Today I will show you yet another game of Sergey Karjakin. This game was played in World Blitz Championship in Doha, Qatar in December 2016. In this game, white player is Sergey Karjakin and black by Jobavo. This game is interesting because it's a Petrov's defense game and it's full of tactics. Let's see how the game proceeds. Karjakin started with e4, e5, and f3, and f6. This is the starting position of Petrov's defense, wherein both players they try to attack the hanging pawns instead of defending. So what did Karjakin do? He went for the attack. No more defense. d5 standard response in this position. E cross d5, queen cross d5, attacking the knight, d4 defending it, and c6 attacking the knight, and c3 attacking the queen. Queen took the pawn. So here, instead of first exchanging the queen, the knights were exchanged. Why? Let's see why. After queens get exchanged, the black's pawn structure got damaged. That's why you should first go the knight exchange, not for the queen exchange. Bishop e2 preparing for the castling. Bishop d6, same preparing for castling. And e3, black castles, white castles. Rook e8, bishop f3, attacking the hanging pawns. Since this is a double pawn, it can only be defended using a minor piece or a major piece, because there are no pawns on the sides to defend it. Let's proceed. So bishop d7 to defend the pawn. Knight c4, attacking the bishop. Bishop moved. Now who is hanging? So attack the hanging piece. Bishop was developed onto f4 and attacking the hanging pawn. So knight came to defend it. Bishop f5, attacking the pawn. So will you save it? He could save the pawn using c3. However, Karjakin went for more aggressive line and e5. Jobavo took the pawn, attacking both bishop using the rooks. Bishop went, taking the pawn because we lost a pawn, so he took back the pawn. Again, instead of reacting, he developed. So first, instead of taking the bishop, first exchange a pair of rooks, then took a pawn. So you can say even this is white is now having a double pawn. Isn't it a weakness? Yes, it is a weakness. However, there is a king who can protect these pawns, and there are no major pieces on the board who can exploit the weakness. So quickly, Karjakin wants to go into the endgame. So he exchanged the bishops as well. Attacking the knight, which is hanging. See, this is like a protected pawn. And taking away the squares from the knight to enter. D5, stopping any further movements. So attacking the hanging pawns. Pawn moved. Now who will protect this pawn? The knight cannot come. All the squares were attacked by the rook. So once the knight moves, the d pawn is gone. Jabova tried one last tactic by sacrificing the rook. What happens if you exchange? If you take the rook now, is it nice? Let's see. If you take, then knight check, and once you will lose the knight. That's the tactic from Jabova. So instead of taking the knight, instead of taking the rook first, what did Karjakin do? He went for forced move, which is like a rook check, and only after that taking it, so that there is no fork. Check, lost a pawn, not a problem. That's it. There are like 3 versus 4 pawns, and this is a hanging. This is a passed pawn, which is more powerful than any other pawns. Moreover, it's knight versus rook endgame. H5, breaking the pawn structure. Okay, it's okay. You can take a pawn. I'll take one pawn. Here Jabova resigned because there is no way he can protect the h4 pawn, and there is no scope. There are 2 passers, and nobody is going to stop this pawn anyway. If knight comes to stop this pawn, then king will take this pawn, and this pawn becomes a passer and the queen. So this is where Jabova resigned. It's a very beautiful game wherein Karjakin showed a very good technique. Just in Petrov defense, he exchanged and created a double pawn, and he started exploiting double pawn weaknesses, and then slowly he exchanged the pawns and the major and minor pieces, and slowly he took the game into an end game which is in favor of Karjakin, and 2 versus 1, and only he has to worry about this center pawn, which can be countered using the knight and the rook easily. He took care of the center pawn, and finally one last tactic was tried by Jabavo. Instead of falling for it, he went for escape, which is like a forced move, a check, and then Jabavo can do nothing about it. On passed pawn, and finally Jabavo resigned because he cannot protect his only pawn, and and he has only a knight. Thanks for watching this game. Please do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Bye for now.